The term command query separation was first introduced by Bertrand Meyer in his book Object-Oriented Software Construction. The fundamental idea is that, wherever possible, we should divide an object's behaviours into two distinct categories, commands and queries. Commands are operations that are used to change the state of a system. They can be thought of as actions. Examples include updating, creating, or deleting resources. Queries are operations that return results, the read part of CRUD systems, for example. As mentioned previously, the fundamental concept behind command query separation is that the behavior of our objects should be split into two distinct categories. Command methods are used to perform actions on a system which modify or mutate that system's state in such a way that subsequent queries will reflect that change, but they must not return a value. Query methods should be used to return a value without changing the observable state of the system. This notion of observable state is an important one here. By observable state, we mean state which can be detected from the system's query methods. For example, a query which returns a page of information should not mutate that information in any way which can be observed through further queries, but it may change other state in a way which is unobservable to the user, such as logging that a user has accessed that information. This allows you to use queries with much more confidence, knowing that they are idempotent and will not have any harmful effect on the system, no matter how many times they are executed in any order. In code, one simple way of determining whether a method is a query or a command is the presence of a return type. In this example, the length method is a query which returns an integer and should not mutate any observable state. The addRange method is a command which changes the state of an object but does not have a return value. The setUpperBound method is in violation of the principle of command query separation as it mutates state and returns a value. As with most rules, there are times when exceptions need to be made. An example of this can be found in most web MVC frameworks, where controller methods may execute a command, but also return a response. This is a constraint of the request-response nature of HTTP.